Prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Love. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Budda Baker with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Edmonds. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Murray off play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
They'll run on first down. Fuller. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Love now on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Love's pass.
Picked off right around the 43.
By the Cardinals.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Intended for Larry.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
And it's third down.
He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 16. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
The Packers take over.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Following the interception, Love, he's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again. Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
And find Kirk, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Packers nothing. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run with Edmonds. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Number 29, Chase Edmonds, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Third down.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
So you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
First down.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Dean Lowry able to record his 5th sack of the season. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald.
Murray's pass.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. That one a gain of 20 in a first down. Throwing on first down is Murray, eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
It's a gain of
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts
It's a loss
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
in the end zone.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. open. That's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Well, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of the coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
50-yard line.
First down, Love to pass. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. On the return, Isabella. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Edmonds. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Throw left side, complete. It's Hopkins. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Flush to his right.
26-yard line.
They'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Packers 7. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They'll run on first down. It's Fuller. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
That's the end of
back now at Lambeau.
the score, Cardinals.
It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. 3rd and 2. Love with it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another carry now for Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
A gain of
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it here with Edmonds. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
On the play.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're expecting to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Going for it all. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Again, they run with Edmonds. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Murray to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts
4th down.
as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the former Aggie, Jay Sternberger. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Love from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They fake the handoff. Now Murray going deep for Hopkins. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Josh Jackson, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some